Discovery and demand gen campaigns from Google can scale leads fast. But if you let Google pick the audience and you're B2B, you're going to end up paying for students, hobbyists, and bad fit folks. In the next 4 minutes, I'm going to show you how to feed Google a pure B2B ICP list, block out anti-personas from seeing your ads, and potentially use CRM retargeting to improve your CPL and double your qualified lead rate with demand gen campaigns. In Google, keywords and interests, affinity signals can't describe a precise B2B. CPMs look cheap. Every irrelevant click drags CPL and qualified rates down. By locking demand gen inside an ICP only list, teams can cut CPL by 44% and nearly double the qualified lead rate without any extra budget. So how do you do this? You can start by building a list that represents your ICP. Make sure it's a really big audience and you enrich it, not just work emails, but also personal emails. In Primer, you can see how we do it. We construct an audience based on company size, headcount, department, seniority level, industry. We make sure that they're not a current customer in Salesforce. Then, if you're using a CSV, you would export this from whatever tool you're using, like Clay or Apollo, enrich it with personal emails, and then upload it into Google as a customer match audience. With Primer, it's very simple to select the Google Ads destination and sync it through. Now, in Google, it'll show up as an audience with a pretty high match rate. If you do choose to upload this as a CSV, you can just hit create a new segment, customer list, upload file manually, and you're off to the races. However, if you only import this list with work emails, you're going to see a 2% match rate. The audience size is going to be infinitesimal, unusable on Google. Again, the key is generating that high match rate, and that's what Primer does. Once you got the list synced through and you're ready to rock and roll, create a demand gen campaign, select your Primer audience from your data, and make sure turn off optimized targeting. If you have it on, you're going to expand the audience outside of this well-defined ICP, and you're going to let Google's algorithm go out of bounds. Of course, set up an A/B test, potentially 3 ad groups, one with the Primer audience, one with an affinity audience, and one with the Primer audience with optimized targeting on, so you can see if our advice plays out. Once the test is live for a while, typically give it about 2 weeks to let the algorithm learn, and you can start comparing results in your CRM based on the leads that you get. And then if you wanted to, you can push this even further by aligning audiences in your demand gen campaigns to different funnel stages. Now, why does this work? Customer Match locks Google's ML inside your ICP, and suppressing those irrelevant clicks keeps the spam out. Quality goes up, waste goes down. If you're ready to have CPL, double qualified lead rate from demand gen, run this demand gen ICP play today in Primer.